Hi guys, this is Meezaan Jafri.
This is Divya Khosla Kumar.
This is V Puri.
And you're watching us on Filmibeat.
धक्का लगता है, बंदा गिरता है, तब संभलता है और थोड़ा और बड़ा हो जाता है, समझदार हो जाता है.
Film is not a remake of Bangalore Days. A lot of people have asked this.
Yeah. Different film altogether. In fact, I think आपने ट्रेलर देखा होगा तो उसी से भी आपको लगा होगा कि this is not Bangalore Days.
अब याद पिया के आने की बात हो ही रही है. राधिका मैम और विनय सर ने आपके साथ पूरी पिक्चर बना ली. उसका पार्ट 2 कब आ रहा है बता दो.
ये तो वो ही बताएंगे. पूरी दुनिया मुझसे पूछ चुकी है. I think but they have the answer to this.
खून, पसीना, दिल, बस जान नहीं गई हमारी, बाकी सब चला गया इसमें.
Hi guys, welcome to Filmibeat. This is मुर्तज़ा इकबाल और मैं आप सबसे एक चीज़ कहना चाहता हूँ कि जन्नत जहन्नुम जुपिटर कहीं पे भी हो 20 तारीख को थिएटर्स में जरूर आ जाना, वरना दिव्या जूतों से मारेगी. Oh God. Divya, first of all, I have to start by asking you this. Yaariyan 1 was directed by you. I remember interviewing you and you said that Yaariyan will always be special for it's your first baby. Of course, you're giving this thing to Vinay sir and Radhika ma'am. I think you would be trusting them blindly, clearly yes, that. Yes. But wasn't there somewhere कि यार मैं ही direct कर लेती हूँ?
No, I think I only gave them the idea कि let's why don't you name this Yaariyan 2 because they got the script to me, yeah. And when I heard it, I was like, wow, it's so amazing, the story and the friendship amongst cousins. It's never been portrayed on a Hindi film screen, and it's also the USP of the film. And I suggested that why don't you name it Yaariyan 2, and they loved that thing, and that's how it started. Right.
Well, I would like to know from you your first Bollywood film. I'm sure you must have been offered earlier also other films. What made you say yes to this one कि इससे ही debut करूँगा? Of course, yeah. Divya and Radhika ma'am and Vinay के साथ में काम किया है. The song we all loved it. So, but what was this thing कि हाँ इसको yes कहना पड़ेगा?
यार, honestly, I signed another film also before this, which is not started yet. But I wanted this to be my debut because the first time I heard the narration from Radhika ma'am, my directors called me, Vinay called me that I have a script for you and this and that. And when I went, I heard the narration. Throughout the narration, I was either smiling or crying. So in the narration, if this is the impact of a script, I am very sure that audience will definitely, like it, because throughout the film, we have felt those emotions which we were trying to portray. And I feel whatever we do as an actor, we need to perform, and if there is scope of performance, like Bajrang as my character, it has a lot of scope of performance. It has all the shades which generally we all feel, all those emotions he has and he's portrayed. So I connected with it really well because there are certain things which has happened with me also in real life. So like heartbreaks, I think सबके साथ कभी ना कभी होगा. Right. That's when we get mature. Obviously थोड़ा जब धक्का लगता है, बंदा गिरता है, तब संभलता है और थोड़ा और बड़ा हो जाता है, समझदार हो जाता है. तो वो समझदारी भी दिखाई गई है. तो मैं बहुत समझदार हुआ हूँ ब्रेकअप्स के बाद या दिल टूटने के बाद. तो मुझे वो सारी चीज़ें बड़ी अच्छी लगी इस फिल्म के अंदर, अपने कैरेक्टर के अंदर. सो आई फेल्ट दिस कैन बी द बेस्ट डेब्यू as far as I feel.
Meezaan, I would like to ask you this. As I said that ये जो टीम थी इन दोनों की एंड डायरेक्टर्स की, उन्होंने पहले एक सॉन्ग कर लिया था साथ में. When you came on the sets, was there कि थोड़ा आपको adjust होने में, comfortable होने में टाइम लगा कि from first day these people were like, okay, we are like cousins, यारियां है हमारे बीच में. How was it?
I think it was easier to get along with Divya and Pearl than the way the directors work. They have a very different way of working, as does every director. So I think it took time to get used to their way of shooting and working. But I think the easiest was to get along with both of them, and I think that helped in the translation of that relationship on screen.
Right. I would like to ask you guys, this movie is said to be an adaptation of Bangalore Days जो आई थी पहले. Have you guys watched it? That's the first part. And second part, you must have, do you feel any pressure कि कुछ actors ने character already play कर लिया है, now we have to perform that. So have you guys watched this? That's the first part.
First of all, I personally, this film is not a remake of Bangalore Days. A lot of people have asked this, yes, of course. I think it's just a bit loosely inspired because of the three cousins, just the theme. But otherwise, it's a very fresh film. It's very different. I've not seen the original film, so I don't know. But
yeah.
I've seen the original movie and I really loved it, but I think even our characters are very different. The characters are different, the treatment is totally different, and it's a different film altogether. In fact, I think आपने ट्रेलर देखा होगा तो उसी से भी आपको लगा होगा कि this is not Bangalore Days.
Yes. Yeah, I would double that, as Meezaan said. It is inspired maybe, but it is not Bangalore Days. It is Yaariyan 2, and it has so many different emotions. I've seen Bangalore Days also. But Yaariyan 2 is completely a different film, and I feel everybody whosoever out there whosoever goes to watch this film will connect with it really well.
Right. Divya, I would like to ask this. I have marked this something on social media. While, of course, all the actresses must be having a fan following in mature people or something like that. But you are someone, kids and teens love you a lot. I have seen that. Even when I was watching reels also, there are literally kids making it. How do you feel that, bachche mere fans hai?
I feel very happy.
And some even call you Divya Di. I've seen that
Divya
on
Di,
Instagram.
yeah, they constantly call me Divya Di.
Yeah.
And I think these kids, who are like 14, 13, all of them, I have a lot of, but I think that's the best fan following to have, because जब आपकी fan following, जैसे मैं जब छोटी थी, तो I was a fan of Sridevi ma'am and all. So when you grow up ना, तो वो ऐसा बन जाता है कि we just love her. Like I was a fan of Salman Khan,
Yeah.
so I'm still a die-hard fan, because when you grow up watching someone, so I feel that's the best age group. In fact, I think Yaad Piya Ke Aane Lagi gave me all of that fan following. That song connected so much. Even chote bachche 6 months ke, their mothers used to tag me and write ki my son 6-month-old fan of Divya Khosla Kumar, that in
Yeah.
Yaad Piya Ke Aane. And I used to feel so touched and emotional, and I'm just so thankful to them, and thank you so much for giving me so much love.
अब याद पिया के आने की बात हो ही रही है, राधिका मैम और विनय सर ने आपके साथ पूरी पिक्चर बना ली, उसका पार्ट 2 कब आ रहा है बता दो।
ये तो वो ही बताएंगे, पूरी दुनिया मुझसे पूछ चुकी है, I think, but they have the answer to this.
Right, I would like to ask you guys, nowadays, being in this industry, box office of course is something that everyone's look forward to. We don't know audience क्या कर लेगी, क्या पसंद करेगी, क्या नहीं करेगी. You, all three of you, of course, you have been in this TV industry for a long time. You have been done a couple of films. You have been like बहुत टाइम से आप भी है, कहीं ना कहीं मैंने मूवीज कमिंग बॉक्स ऑफिस प्रेशर फील होता है एज एक्टर्स?
बहुत ही ज़्यादा.
I think any actor would agree with this, because you're working towards getting a box office collection, a good box office collection. So obviously अगर आप उसकी तरफ काम कर रहे हैं, तो अंदर से आपकी इच्छा यही रहेगी कि obviously मेरे numbers बहुत अच्छे रहें. So everyone is waiting. It's like an exam जहाँ results सब देखने वाले. So it's very nerve-wracking. It is exciting also at the same time. But it's something that is in no one's control. I think only the audience decides this, and we'll know now on the 20th.
I think इस फिल्म में हम सबका like खून, पसीना, दिल, heart, soul, everything we've given, all of us collectively, and I think picture बहुत अच्छी बनी है. I feel कि the only drawback that we have in the film is that we don't have a big star headlining it.
We have you.
No, I'm not a big star. So that's the truth. So the thing is that we are a small film, and I just hope ki and pray ki by word of mouth, क्योंकि अच्छी बनी है. So I still believe in that fact कि word of mouth से picture बहुत pick up होनी चाहिए. But I just hope and pray कि लोग देखने आए and they give us a chance. And हमने बहुत ही अच्छी फिल्म बनाई है. And I'm sure कि इससे हमें बहुत appreciation मिलेगी इस picture से. It's a film which is a very respectable film, and it's a film about family, like finding friends and family and friends. So it's a family musical entertainer.
मुझे लगता है ये कुछ ऐसा सा है कि जनरली जब 10th बोर्ड में जब हमें पता होता है एक ही एग्जामिनर होगा, एक ही बंदा चेक करने वाला है, यहाँ पे करोड़ों की जनता है जो सब चेक करने वाले हैं और एग्जाम में हमको मार्क्स देने वाले हैं. तो इतने सारे लोग हैं और वही वो लोग हैं जिनको सबको पता लगने वाला है हमारे कितने मार्क्स आए हैं. तो अभी क्या होता है, एग्जाम होता है तो घर वालों को पता लगता है. कई बार क्या होता है, हम सोचते हैं यार बाहर वालों को प्लीज़ मत बताना, अच्छे नहीं आए इस बार. बट यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है जो छुपेगा. तो इस बात का डर और भी ज़्यादा होता है जब हम एक फिल्म कर रहे होते हैं. और मैं बहुत ज़्यादा नर्वस हूँ. एक्साइटमेंट तो हम तीनों में है, लेकिन नर्वसनेस बहुत ज़्यादा है जो हम लोग शेयर भी करते हैं आपस में. यार बस
मेरी पिक्चर में यारियां 2 में मेरा डायलॉग है पेट में गुड़गुड़ हो रही है, और मेरे बहुत बार होती है गुड़गुड़. इनफैक्ट इसके भी होती है, इसके भी होती है पिक्चर में.
स्टार्ट में इनके पेट में गुड़गुड़ होती है और फिल्म का लास्ट जो सीन है उसमें मेरे पेट में गुड़गुड़ होती है.
अभी कॉन्स्टेंटली हमारे पेट में गुड़गुड़ है.
फिल्म की स्टार्टिंग होती है इनकी शादी से और एंडिंग होती है मेरी शादी से.
अभी इतना भी मत रिवील करो यार. पूरी पिक्चर रिवील कर.
तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि ये गुड़गुड़ जो हमारे पेट में हो रही है ना, ये रियल लाइफ हो रही है अभी, क्योंकि हमें डर लग रहा है बस किसी तरह ये सब कुछ अच्छे से हो जाए, सबको पसंद आए हमारी मेहनत. और जैसा कि दिव्या ने कहा, खून, पसीना, दिल, बस जान नहीं गई हमारी, बाकी सब चला गया इसमें. तो प्लीज जरूर देखिए हमारी फिल्म.
Right. Lastly, before I wrap up this Q&A, I want to know, of course, right now you guys are promoting Yaariyan, but what's happening next? Any projects that you guys are working on right now? Let's start with you.
I have 2 films coming out that I shot for before Yaariyan. One is with Sanjay Gupta and one is with Nana Patekar sir, which Sameer Karnik has directed. So both of them are completely different from this film. They're different genres, but I'll leave that to later. Right now, all the focus and love is towards Yaariyan.
So I have shot a film which is totally complete, and I'm very excited about it. It's me in a very different character, and it's a very performance-oriented role. But I think because the production house hasn't announced it.
We have got that glimpses on Instagram though
On
about that.
Yeah. I had got hurt in that film, so that and yeah, you would know. And a very senior actor who's also there on the film said, he told me, "Abhi teko chot lagi na, abhi ye picture hit."
Right, what about you, Paul?
Yeah, I've signed 2 films. One is started already shooting, but I just want to give all my heart, all my efforts and everything, all my prayers to Yaariyan too, because it is my debut, and first impression is last impression. That's very important for everybody. This is very important for me, guys, and the amount of love you all are giving me, उसके लिए मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ और आप सभी से ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि प्लीज़ 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 यारियान 2 को मौका दीजिए, देखने ज़रूर जाइए, ट्रस्ट में आपको बहुत अच्छी लगेगी और वो 2 घंटे 20 मिनट आपकी ज़िंदगी के वर्थ वाइल होंगे।